That title is not clickbait. I actually blew up my S2000. On the way back from filming the clutch video and teaching Emma stick, which if you haven't seen that video, you can go ahead and click here for that. It's a great video, highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. We were heading back from where we filmed it. I turned onto the main highway, and as I was shifting from first to second, and I wasn't hard on the throttle. I mean, we're talking at most 40% throttle. Shifted into second, and all of a sudden I had no drive. I looked over at Emma and I was like, I think I just lost my trans. So pulled it off onto the side of the road, sat stuck on the shoulder for quite a while. What was strange is when you pushed in the clutch fully, there was no noise. It sounded perfectly fine. You could rev the motor freely. Motor was perfectly fine. It's untouched. But then when you let in the clutch, even in neutral, it made a lot of really bad grinding. All right, so I've got the clutch pushed in right now. The motor sounds fine. From what I can tell, the motor is perfectly as it should be. However, I'm gonna slowly let in the clutch, and I want you all to hear this. Now the car is in neutral, which makes me think the trans is fine because most of the noise seems to be from the clutch. But I just want y'all to hear this, because this is making me cringe so damn hard. Something's really we'll keep you updated, but she's broken. She's broken for sure.
Not very cash money, if you ask me.
No, not very cash money at all.
We got Slurpees at least, yeah, so I mean, we're living it up.
Can't complain when you got Slurpees, right? Can you see the pain behind my eyes? I needed a rear main seal anyway, so trans had to come out one way or another.
Guess it went out the good way?
No. At first I was thinking maybe it's throwout bearing, maybe it's pilot bearing, maybe it's, who knows, the clutch itself. Got it on the tow truck, got it back to my apartment, and then a week later we towed it over to a shop that's nearby, and they called me a little while ago and said that the trans itself is damaged and that the damage seems internal within the trans, which makes me think that it's the input shaft itself or input shaft bearings. The trans had to be plucked and is being sent out right now to get rebuilt. We should hopefully be seeing the car back soon. It's definitely going to cost me a pretty penny. So S2000 is down. The trans said goodbye, whether that was negligence on my part or just simply being a fairly high mileage S2000. Gas. Give her some beans. Give her some beans. Such as having a sports car is what it is. Basically, just wanted to give you all a little update. These S2000s at the shop, we should be getting it back hopefully soon. I'm thinking around the 1st of the new year, so should have an update for you all on that very soon. The Buick is still running well for the Buick. It still has a lot of work that needs to be done. We need to do a nut and bolt check. We need to work on the tune and just general maintenance on the car, because being a car from 1969, you have to do maintenance on it every 3 days, it seems like. Buick's doing well. We just haven't been able to film much content with that because Marcus fell while he was out dirt biking and messed up his shoulder, so he hasn't been able to drive too much. But yeah, just wanted to give you all that update. Just a short, quick little video to let you guys know why there hasn't been content, why the S2K has been absent from the channel. I miss my car.